Y'all, here's another bleach and knots tutorial. So I will be using my 5x5 HD closure, and the knots are super small. Yes, this is an ISO Plus bottle, but it's 30 volume developer. I got my bleaching bowl and butter knife, and then also I have my BW2 in this plastic bag. I'm working from home, so I gotta do what I gotta do, so don't mind the ghetto-ness. But let's get straight into this tutorial. So like I said, I'm working at home because as y'all know, I'm in cosmetology school. So to still get my work done, I bring some stuff at home. So don't mind the ghetto-ness. But this is the closure and we're going to get straight into it. So if you have the bucket of BW2, I recommend using a scoop. But because I'm at home, I'm going to eyeball my products. So I'm going ahead and pouring this into the bleaching bowl. I use less product because it is always good to use less than more, because if you need more you can add it. You never want to waste product. But I'm going to eyeball the developer as well. Start off very little and add more if needed, to make sure that my consistency is thick like toothpaste. So what I do is I just go ahead and mix everything up. If it is still dry and you see it's not making no progress, go ahead and add more developer. But keep in mind, you do not want your consistency to be thin because it will bleed through on your hair. You're just trying to bleach the knots, not the hair. So go ahead and keep mixing your product together. I did not have to add any more powder or developer, and my consistency came out perfect. I am big on trying not to overuse product this year, so I'm gonna keep mixing and keep mixing and keep mixing till all the powder is mixed together. And as y'all can see, it is coming together perfectly fine. I'm gonna show y'all how it look once we get to the next clip. So just like this, you want it like a toothpaste, but not like super thick. Like it should not be able to fall off your butter knife. We're going to go ahead and start applying the product to the lace. If you have baby hairs, go ahead and use some Got2b or water and comb that back, but my lace do not come with baby hairs, so I did not have to do that part. I like to start from the back because those knots tend to be a little bit bigger than the front, and then I work my way forward. So I'm going to go ahead and have some product on a butter knife, and I'm going to spread it exactly on the closure as if it was butter on a toast. Go ahead and just spread that all across the closure. For me, I have OCD, so I try to make sure the whole thing is covered. Like, I don't want to see no empty spots. So I'm going to go ahead and keep applying it around to the whole closure. Once I get to the top, I do like to hold the closure up because I feel like if I'm pressing it down, it puts that pressure on there, in which it seeps through the hair. So as you can see, I'm going ahead and covering all the spots. Like I said, I have OCD, but this is me doing the front part, and y'all can see I lift it up in my hand, and I'm going ahead and applying the rest of it to the closure. You want to make sure that anytime you're applying your bleach that you go above the hairline, so don't be afraid to turn it over and look at it. As y'all can see, I have it right above the hairline. Now I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to start pulling the hair, and that's basically making sure that it is not pushed into the bleach. And this is how it should look. And now go ahead and let it sit for about 15 minutes. Every closure bleach different, so just watch it, but this is how it looked after 30 minutes. Keep in mind, I did use 30 volume developer, so it took a little longer, but now we're going to go ahead and wash it out and use some blue shampoo and regular shampoo to wash it per usual. I normally rinse the bleach out with cold water, but it really don't matter. It's your preference. Just rinse it all out, and then I'm going to show y'all that it look orange. And that's why we use blue shampoo, because blue shampoo eliminates the orange. So once you're done bleaching the knots, depending on what color it comes, you can use the blue shampoo or purple shampoo. But I'm going to use blue because the knots are real orange and I don't like that. So I'm going to apply the blue shampoo. Do not use a lot when using this brand because it is very pigmented and your hands could be blue. So I'll put a little bit and I'll wet it, and then I'm going to go ahead and just scrub it all in. Make sure that it's fully covered front and back. And then I'm going to let it sit on the closure for about 5 to 7 minutes. So after letting it sit, I'm going to go ahead and rinse it out. And then I'm going to show y'all exactly what it did. If you can't tell the difference right now, then baby, go back and just rewind it. look how good this look. You don't see that bright orange no more. So I'm gonna rinse that out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just shampoo it per usual. Of course, I showed y'all that I'm using a Tresemme. I do not use conditioner on my closures because they say that it loosens up the knots. I really can't tell you the difference, but because I'm gonna go ahead and wash the wig once it's completely made, I'm just shampooing all the excess product out. Come back one last time and show y'all exactly how it look. I hope this video will help y'all. If y'all got any more questions, leave a comment down below, and I will see you babies in my next video.